forum. We've been talking with the candidates for the Democratic primary on August 5th for the 7th District seat in the Genesee County Board of Commissioners. And thanks again to our political pundits, Paul Rosicki and Jason Cooper from WFNT, and the eloquent and articulate George Moss. I thank you all for being part of it, but as promised, the candidates themselves get a chance now to take 2 minutes apiece for a closing statement. We started the opening remarks with Bill Bain, so we'll go to the other end of the table and start the closing remarks with Michael Lynch.
Thank you, Tom. Well, in closing, I'd like to say that, I've done nothing but work hard my whole life as a bricklayer and born as a farmer, and I would be willing the first day and the first minute bring that hard work straight to this office. With my 19 years as a rep, I've worked with all the department heads, between the drain commissioner, or the treasurer, or the clerk, or the current county commissioners. I've built relationships with them over the years, so it would not be new for me to walk in their office. We've had to make some tough decisions in the past, and I'd be willing to make tough decisions with them in the future, none of which, by the way, has ever ended up in a lawsuit. So I think that with my experience, this I think I would be right for this seat.
Okay, up next, Andy Everman.
I'm Andrew Everman. I'm running to be the county commissioner for the 7th District. I'm asking for your support. I have the energy and passion. I have the belief that we need transparency in government. We need to use performance budgeting to make sure our funds are being spent appropriately. Shared services are a must. We must be reflective as county commissioners. No matter what elected official one holds, one must look at the issues, reflect on what's told them, do their homework, and be out talking to the people. People who know me know I don't disappear after getting to elected office. I believe in management by wandering around. You get to know people, you talk to them, you find out what their concerns are. I will bring that energy to the position. I've been a small business owner. I've worked in product engineering and future program planning. It is my hope that we can bring the forward-thinking skills of not just the elected officials, but our regional chamber of commerce, as well as our colleges and universities, to build a 21st century economy within Genesee County that works for all of us, not just the fat cats. And I will hope that you will see that we have a great future in Genesee County, and that I would like to be your county commissioner for the 7th District. I'm Andrew Everman, and thank you.
And Bill Bain, you have 2 minutes as well for a closing statement.
First of all, I'd like to say Genesee County is a good place to live. And the best asset we have in this community are the people. And I mean, they've seen ups and downs and hard times, and they're tough. And they've stuck in there. We need and they deserve the leadership of their representatives to fight for them. And we need to use innovative ideas. And again, it's not just locally. We need to do it state, local, state, and federal. And I'm up to the challenge of doing that. I'm asking for their support to be their next county commissioner. And I promise I'll do a good job. And I want to thank Tom Sumner, Andrea Sutton, and the panel, audio crew, and the video, the staff of the White Horse, and the wonderful entertainment we had tonight. I think they deserve another round of applause.
You took the words right out of my mouth. No, actually, I want to thank all of the candidates. We ended up coming up a little shorter than we had scheduled originally. We had planned out for 4 candidates. There are 4 candidates running in the August 5th primary, the Democratic primary for the 7th District seat on the Genesee County Board of Commissioners. That seat is currently held by Archie Bailey, who is not running for re-election. It is an open seat. All 4 candidates were invited. We have 3 of the 4 here, and we appreciate your participation. I think it's a great way for voters to get to know you, whether they're listening to us on WKUF 94.3 FM or watching a webcast on YouTube or a soon-to-be released television program based on all of these forums. And I always say the decisions get made by people who show up. So I very much appreciate you being here and participating in this. And then I want to echo Bill Bain's comments and thank the same list of people, Captain Jack from RLX Sound, the sound you want, for taking care of the live audio here and also the audio that we use for turning over for radio for them to broadcast over at Kettering University. And always to Andrea, who sits there and watches these people like a hawk with her clock and hammer and bell at the ready. And George, you were very brief today. George Moss from U of M Flint. Always a pleasure to work with you, my friend. And I'm especially appreciative of Jason Cooper from WFNT. He's the news director there, hosts Conversations with Jason Cooper. And thank you for once again bringing your knowledge and credibility to the panel. And of course, Flint's premier political pundit, Paul Rosicki. Thank you so much for being part of all of these. George and Paul have been here every week and will be for the next couple. We have a couple more of these to go. And of course to all of the technical crew, the people from 3MG Mid-Michigan Media, and also FlintTalkRadio.com. John Wilson, who's through his courtesy, we are able to put some of these up online so you can watch them if you weren't here in person. And of course, to Chris and Steve Paulus from the White Horse and their staff. And thank you so much. And to everyone here in the audience. And I hope you enjoyed that set earlier with Heather Jones, because she... somebody just sent me a note from the panel of candidates. I won't say which one, but wanted to thank Archie Bailey for not running for the seat again. Good point, and I'm sure on that all 3 will agree. But in any event, it is time for us to wrap up this particular edition. We have a couple more coming that should be very exciting. Thanks again, everybody, staff of the White Horse, and everyone here in the audience. I started to mention Heather Jones, who performed here during the break a little earlier for those that were here at the White Horse. And what a great opportunity, because she's leaving the area this fall. She's moving to Washington State. She's a huge talent, and she will be missed. Anyway, thank you, and we'll see you next time.